haven't seen in a long time, like that Canon Ivy, but also like this brand new, amazing Acer laptop. Now, here's the thing. We barely ever have Acer. You know this. If you watch HSN, you barely see this brand at HSN. Here's the thing. It's one of the top PC manufacturers in the world. They are top 4. This is a beautiful 17-inch laptop. If you're looking for a brand new laptop for work, for play, for productivity, for binge watching, for just keeping in contact with your family, you will love this thing. It has an amazing Intel Core i5 processor, which is the latest generation. You're getting Windows 11 installed. You're getting a solid state drive that has more space for songs, for movies, for projects than we do at HSN. I think it's the biggest solid state drive that we offer. And today we're at less than $580. So at $579.99. So less than $600. Good luck trying to find top of the line specs like this and from a top brand. So there we go. If you want to bring this home on FlexPay, $116, that's anybody shopping with us. You take your favorite debit card, your credit card, your PayPal, Apple Pay, however you like to shop, you only pay the first $116. We ship this out to you. It is a beautiful computer. It is streamlined, it is lightweight, and I'll stop talking. By the way, we do have VIP financing. So if you want to spread this out into 18 monthly payments, you can do that using your HSN card, your Q card, or your Zulily card. You'd have a year and a half to pay it off, and that means that right now, you get this home for the first $32.22. And that's all you pay every month. That's $1 and change a day for the next year and a half, and you've got a brand new Acer laptop. So Joe Harrison is here to tell us all about it. The problem is, Joe, is that we wait for the Acer all the time.
Right. I
have 129. Do I still have 130, Brandon? We have 123 of these to be exact. So if you want it, do not even think, just jump on in.
Oh, for sure, especially if you're thinking, is it missing anything?
Yeah.
Because normally you look at the price, you're thinking, fantastic price, that's a 17-inch. You don't realize how new the technology is, from the processor to the hard drive, even to the RAM, even just to the design, the bezel itself. Everything has been upgraded. And Acer is a brand that's been around since the 70s. More than 40 years worth of technology, and that's all they do, is create some incredible technology. They've also supplied and ran the 3 different Olympic Games. They've had major success here in the US and overseas, and it's all the little details that you'll see when you first pick this up. First thing you'll notice is like, wow, that screen is massive. The most common screen in America is a 15-inch display. This is the biggest 17.3-inch display that we've ever offered from Acer. It's actually 40 times larger than a typical 15-inch display. However, it's not just bigger, it's also better. This is full high definition, so you get sharper details, better resolution, because what do we use our computers for? We're looking at so many photos, we're watching so many things online, watching TVs, watching movies, watching Netflix. This is gonna look as good as that big screen TV that you have in your house. However, if you've had a 17-inch laptop in the past, it's been heavy. Most of them weigh around 10 pounds. When you turn this to the side, all the technology in here really makes it about the thickness of my pinky finger. It is so thin, so lightweight, doesn't weigh 10, not 8, not 7, but under 5 pounds. So it's really that big screen, but that tiny that tiny weight really making this portable. Now, how did Acer make it thin and light? Well, they teamed up with Intel. And this is the Intel mobile processor. It's designed to be inside of a laptop. And Leslie, as crazy as it sounds, most desktops or most laptops have desktop parts. That's why they're so thick, that's why they're so heavy. And that's why they generate a lot of heat. Because this one is that mobile processor, it gives you desktop power, but can handle everything that you want to do for multimedia, from watching your movies and all that great stuff. But it's designed to be inside of a laptop, so it has a better battery life. It also has the HD graphics that's inside. It also has gives you the ability to play your games, to stream your movies, enjoy everything that you want to right here, really in your lap, because it only weighs just 5 pounds. The other thing that Intel's done is that they've come up with a new way, not just to make it a faster processor, but to make it a smarter processor. Because this one, has something called hyper-threading technology, which is really incredible. So right off the bat, you're gonna have 4 cores. You're gonna have a quad-core computer. And the cores are basically the brains or the engines to the computer. Most computers we offer here only have 2 cores.
Right.
This one, right off the bat, has 4. But because this is a smarter processor, I'm gonna show you what's on my computer screen. Because you're actually gonna have up to 8 different cores. Now, if you notice, at the same time, I've got, not only did I have us, I'm watching a video, that's us streaming on HSN, I've got a video game, we got Netflix, I've got all these things up and running at the same time, but there's no hourglass, there's no hesitation, because you have that system, that architecture in the processor itself. So I'm gonna go full screen on this one. These are, I'm gonna try to tilt it so you can see, these are the number of cores. You have 8 different engines, 8 different cores. This is only found in the most advanced processor. So Leslie, most computers that we sell here at HSN only have 2. You have 2 times, 3 times, 4 times the power now. So no more hourglass, no more hesitation. All that stuff is running at the same time. And if I can run a dozen things without any problem, imagine how great it's gonna be if you just wanna use the webcam or just wanna surf online. It happens so much faster because we have the most advanced processor we've had from Intel.
We have the final quantities, so unfortunately, I can't give you all the time in the world to think about this. This is $100 off. The best part about it is we help you pay it off. And that's the thing, that is usually what keeps us from buying that brand new computer that would make our life so much easier. Usually, you know you need an upgrade, you know you need to go ahead and you know, buy a new computer, but you're like, I can't afford it. We do FlexPay. That's for everybody watching us right now. If you can hear my voice, you can bring this home right now. We'll send it out to you, get it within the next 3 to 10 days for $116. You have another 4 months at $116 to pay it off. This is free shipping and handling. Now, if you want to use your HSN credit card or Zulily card or Q card, you have a 1.5 years to pay it off. That means that you're only paying right here, right now, $32.22. That is $1 and change a day for the next 1.5 years. And as long as it's paid off on time in 1.5 years, that's as good as cash. So those are interest-free payments. If you don't have an HSN credit card, we are happy to help you get one. Brandon, I know that they can call the number on the screen. And if you sign up today, you'll get another $10 off right now. I love that free money. So sign up for that credit card. You get approved. You get to take $10 off your first purchase. And you get your brand new Acer. You get 1.5 years to pay it off. And that's the thing. It's like, nobody ever complains about the bigger screen size. Right. This is that 17-inch size. It's all the upgrades that you want at $100 off from one of the top brands in the world, not America, in the world.
And it really gives you perspective. I'm gonna show you right now how easy and how fast this computer is. First off, I showed you in the background, we had so many things up and running. I'm watching HSN right now. I just backed it up so you can see Jay King so you don't see me over and over again. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna close the computer, I'm gonna put it to sleep. You'll watch the screen will go black. Now when I open it up, I do have to hit the space bar to unlock it. I'm back online. Did you see how fast that was? There was no delay to it whatsoever. And look, that's high definition that you're streaming. I'll close it again, put it to sleep, because it has that advanced processor, because it has more RAM, because it can handle not just that, but a dozen things at the same time. There was no hourglass, there was no hesitation. It is fast.
And look at the quality, by the way, of that video. I mean, you could almost see the texture of Aaron's skin. You can see the matrix in that turquoise. It is such a beautiful computer. And I was joking with Joe, and if you're just tuning in, it's like I've been here now 11 years. It's gonna be 12 years in August. I think in my years here at HSN, I've done Acer like 4 times. I could probably count on one hand. It's like that brand that we always want, but we just never get enough of. So today, take advantage. It's $100 off. We got the 5 Flex. That's the most that we do. We got the free shipping and handling. We are very limited. As I said, I got to the building, there were fewer than 200. Now I think I've got 120. So if you want this, it's something you do have to jump quickly on, especially if you love Acer, if you've read about Acer. You know, it's typically considered top of the line. And they make different levels of computers. You're getting one of the best here.
Well, this is their Acer Aspire 5 series. So they start with the 135. 5 is the top of the line. Intel also has Celeron processors, Pentium processors, then Core i series. Core i is their top of the line. That's also what's inside.
I know.
We also have two types of hard drives. There is a traditional hard drive. When you turn your computer on, you hear it. It sounds loud, generates a lot of heat. Sounds like the thing's taken off on you. That's a traditional hard drive meant for a desktop. This has a solid state hard drive where it is whisper quiet, where it is super thin, where it is technology that we've been using for a decade now, because it's the same size as those memory cards we put inside of our digital camera, now that's into your brand new computer. So because it's solid state and there's no moving parts, you don't have to wait for the hard drive to spin 5,000 times a minute in order to access the files. You instantly access the files. You can boot up faster. You just saw how fast I was able to turn it on. The internet's faster for you as well. Everything is increased in speed because you have a solid state hard drive. That is very expensive technology. And typically we only offer like a 32 gig, maybe a 64 gig hard drive.
Telling that.
This is 512 gigs. This is the largest solid state hard drive we've ever offered at HSN.
Ooh.
Tremendous amount of storage for you. Hundreds of thousands of photos. We're talking so much information. You're looking at over 120 hours worth of high definition video, 8,000 hours worth of music, tremendous amount of space. However, this also has Windows 11, which is going to organize all that information. So not only giving you the hard drive and all the technology, we're also going to make it a better user experience because it's Windows 11. The first thing you'll notice, start menu, it's right in the middle. It analyzes what you're constantly doing and then customizes that start menu so you can find your favorite things. Or you can hit the search bar, you can type in whatever program you want. You can also look inside documents you've created. So if you're looking for a recipe or somebody's name, you can type their name in and those documents will appear. You can also split the screen up into 6 different ways. I'll show that in a second. Because you have such a big screen, you can now really use that space for multimedia. Anybody with a Windows computer, you can chat with them. You can video chat with them. You can send files now through the internal chat system, really making it easier to share all those great memories. There's those icons on the bottom. They automatically adapt based on what you're doing, so you always find your favorite things right away. And then Leslie, I know this is a pain point for you. Your kids love gaming. This qualifies for Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, good.
So you can log in with your Xbox account on this Acer computer, and you can play your Xbox style games on here.
Right.
It's such a rare thing to be able to find. This computer qualifies for it because it's the processor, because it's the hard drive, because it's the RAM, and because it's the video card. It takes a lot to qualify for it, and this one does. And Leslie, the reason why it's so important is games are the most difficult thing a computer will ever run into because they have to refresh themselves like 30 times a second to look smooth. If this can handle it, imagine how those simple things in life, like just surfing online, that's a piece of cake for this computer.
I know, and you're gonna love the experience on this thing. I love that beautiful 17-inch screen. So everything you do, whether it's work, whether it's being productive, whether it's doing school projects, whether it's shopping our Tucson Gem event, it is so much better when you're not squinting, when you're not reaching for your readers, because you got that brilliant, beautiful screen. Remember that there are many levels of computers. We do that with all our computer brands here at HSN, but this is really one of the ones that people most aspire to, pun intended, right? So people want this one. It's got the top of the line of the Intel processor. It's also one of Acer's top of the lines, and really the most space that we do on that solid state drive. So whisper quiet, longer battery life, just a beautiful computer. The problem is that we have very little. I mean, it's always the problem that we have with Acer. We try to get them, and we barely ever have them. It's here. We've got 110. There you go. We're gonna start counting down. We might not even make the end of the presentation. We've got 8 minutes left and still so much to show you. And what is it that you like to do? You want a computer that keeps up with you. You want a computer that, yes, of course, it's fun to play. It's fun to do the face-to-face chatting with your friends, your loved ones across the miles. But when you need to get serious, when you need to do projects, when you need to do spreadsheets, you know, this computer keeps up, Joe.
It really does, especially when you talk about being able to do your multimedia. My kids are always getting online to do research papers, you know, for schoolwork. Well, if you had a 15-inch display, that's about how big the screen is. And if you've ever tried to do 2 things at once on a 15-inch laptop, you come over here and you go type. Then you come back over here to the website and try to find the info. You do this little back and forth dance, and it's not very productive. But now, because you have a bigger screen, I can slide this over to one side, side. I can snap it over the other. Now I have two full-size 8.5 by 11 inch sheets of paper side by side.
That's
True multitasking allows you to get really more efficient with your time. But also, as I'm online, I'm not just on that page. I'm on, I know I've got HSN in the background as well. I know I've got Jay King on YouTube down here running. The internet is so important to everything that we do. You know, whether you're shopping on HSN or you're on Netflix or even just checking your email, if the internet is slow, man, do you get frustrated. Well, this one not only has the latest processor, the latest hard drive, the latest technology from Acer, it also has the latest Wi-Fi that's out there called Wi-Fi 6. And what's better than having one antenna? This actually has two antennas. So once you're connected, you stay connected. It's constantly pinging your home router to make sure you have no issues connecting to the internet. Because what's the biggest frustration you'll have? You might come over here to sit back and relax and watch a movie on Netflix, and then after 5 minutes, you're like, why is my movie keep pausing? It pauses because you have a slow Wi-Fi experience. Having Wi-Fi 6 gives you 4 times the speed compared to previous generations. Imagine imagine being able to shop 4 times faster.
What does that mean? 100% backwards compatible.
So anything that is any router that's in existence. It could be a router 10, 15, 20 years old. You don't have to have the latest one. This will connect to the latest version, but it also connects to all the old school stuff as well. But being able to have that speed, like you think about when's the last time you watched a movie? A lot of us don't watch it on our TVs. We watch it on our portable devices. You can now do this with no issue streaming because you have 4 times the speed. But also importantly, you have 2 antennas that are connected on here. Most laptop companies, they only include 1. So sometimes you walk around the house and all of a sudden you lose Wi-Fi signal. This one has 2 that's constantly connected to make sure you can connect. It's all these little extra details that really makes Acer different than everybody else. I'll tip it forward just for a second. If you can notice that, there's also backlit keys on the backside. So as you start to type, it's tough to see, I'm trying to get it perfect angle for you. There is a backlit keyboard that's built into it. So every time you're typing, you know, at night or it's a little dark, no problem.
It does make a difference. It's those little things, right?
It does. They're like, ooh, everyone lights up.
It adds to the experience. Here's the thing, we're counting backwards. We've got a handful of these, 100 of these remaining. Every last one of them will go. Every time, and I can count with one hand how many times I've had Acer, they have all gone. It's just one of those top brands in the world, not just America, top 4 brands of PC manufacturers in the world, and we don't get it as often as we'd like. Today, it's $100 off the HSN price. Today, you're getting that amazing premium experience of a computer that is respected, a brand that is respected, but top of the line specs, right? So at this price, normally you get a smaller computer, a smaller laptop at this price. We're doing something so special, and the best part about it is you get to bring it home on monthly installments. So anybody watching, it's not like layaway where you gotta pay the full price. You only pay the first $116 right now. You get another 4 months to pay it off. We ship it out to you on the first payment. If you wanna use VIP financing, we can spread this out into 18 months. You'd be getting this home just on the first $32 payment. $32.22 is what you pay right now. You got another 17 months to pay it off on your HSN card, Zulily card, or Q card. This is 834-530. Every last one of these will go. And Joe, even when you do the research on Acer, they have a good, better, best. This is the best.
This really is the best. This is their Aspire 5 series. So they have a 1, 2, 3 version. The 5 is their top of the line. Not only is it super thin, it has all the ports you want to connect to USB. There's internally Bluetooth. There's that fast, super fast Wi-Fi 6 that we included. There's additional USB ports on the other side. There's even an HDMI output, so if you want to connect this to a TV, no problem. You can now turn this into your portable entertainment system. There's even a hardwire right there if you want to be able to plug that in to your router at home. Different connections that we just frankly don't include. But the other thing is they also have additional security. How many times you go to a website and they're like, we need a password, but then they're like, well, you can't use that password, it's too weak, and then you have to add these characters. Then you forget what the password is. You'll notice on the trackpad, there is a fingerprint reader that is built into this. This is going to save you so many hours of frustrations because you always have your finger wherever you go. So now, Leslie, I can use that fingerprint reader to log into my email, to log into my computer, to log into my bank account, to log into my school, to log in whatever you want.
If you don't have that on your computer, you haven't lived. I'm telling you. Hey, we've got 97 remaining, 2 minutes or sell out if you want it. You're only paying $116 right now. We will ship this out to you. It'll be night and day difference. What an upgrade today. You can do this. Remember, VIP financing available for HSN charge card holders, but this is Acer, one of the top brands in America. You've got the latest of that Intel processor, that i5. You've got Windows 11 built in. You got that brilliant high definition 17-inch screen. You got that camera for face-to-face chats. Minute and a half left. We could talk about this for an entire hour. It's such a good one.
Well, you know, to geek out about the technology, you're right. It's Acer and it's their biggest screen. And notice in the bottom corner, this is full HD, not entry-level high definition, full high definition, so it looks stunning. Why is this thing going so fast without any hesitation? It has that Core i5 processor in it.